In an effort to address high rates of violence affecting Native American communities, the U.S. Justice Department announced they will increase the number of FBI agents sent out to investigate violent crimes against Indigenous people, sending 60 personnel out to 10 FBI field locations across the country. One of those offices includes Salt Lake City, which will handle cases in Montana. They will be working with the Bureau of Indian Affairs Missing and Murdered Unit, tribal authorities, and federal prosecutors in each state. The effort is part of Operation Not Forgotten, established during President Trump's first term as a task force on missing and murdered American Indians and Alaskan Natives. At the beginning of this year, the FBI's Indian Country program had around 4,300 open investigations, including over 900 death investigations. The task force also investigates child abuse, domestic violence, and sexual abuse cases. U.S. Attorney General Pamela Bondi said in a statement regarding the recent surge in resources by the Department of Justice that crime rates in American Indian and Alaska Native communities are unacceptably high, and that the Department of Justice will help deliver the accountability that these communities deserve. This will be the third Operation Not Forgotten deployment. In the past 2 years, the task force has provided investigative support to over 500 cases, resulting in the recovery of 10 child victims and 52 arrests. This year will see the most FBI personnel to be sent for this operation, and the longest national deployment of FBI resources to address Indian Country crime to date. The Justice Department says the deployment will begin immediately. For MTN News, I'm Anisa Kumar.
Everyone in Crow Agency knows of someone who is missing or who's been murdered, and that's why this announcement brings some hope to the families impacted.
It was really heartbreaking.
2021 was a year of loss for Sonny Gardner's family.
We were not even healing from Nishan because it was still unsolved, and then this happened to Landon.
Nishan, 20 at the time, was found dead with a gunshot wound to the chest 2 days after he went missing. 9 months later, his 19-year-old brother Landon died after he was shot multiple times at a party.
Like, they're too young to die, and we can't fully agree because we didn't get justice for them.
Gardner says both cases remain unsolved, but she says Landon's killer is behind bars for another murder of an 18-year-old in Billings.
Maybe we will get justice and things will turn around. Not only for this case, but for other cases.
No justice, no charges for the deaths of Gardner's family members. But she remains hopeful the additional FBI personnel in Indian Country will bring healing.
I was really happy because, to me, it's going in the right step. And I'm hoping that this will help.
I was happy to see that they're continuing the work as far as keeping FBI presence in Indian Country, investigating crimes in Indian Country.
In 2023, of the 2,263 missing persons reports in Montana, 693 were Indigenous.
When it comes to Indian Country, in terms of homicides and missing persons, those fall under the jurisdiction of the FBI because of the way that the law of the land is in Indian Country.
This is the third and largest deployment of FBI agents under Operation Not Forgotten, with 60 personnel rotating in 90-day temporary assignments for 6 months.
This particular operation, it's going to be homicides, missing persons, and crimes against children.
Providing hope for families such as Gardner's to get answers and justice for their loved ones.
Like Crow, you're not supposed to say their names, but I feel like because they haven't got justice, they haven't really rested.
In Crow Agency, Haley Monaco, MTN News.